a 1-0 defeat to Maidenhead. What are your first thoughts?
Bitterly disappointed. Yet again, very similar scenario to when we faced Torquay here on a Tuesday night. Fall behind to a really poor goal and then really with huff and a puff, never really threatened. So hugely disappointing to have finished our season here in the performance that we put on tonight. So yeah, there's a lot of questions to be asked, but I think that's just where we are. We're just games that we're probably expected to win, teams that probably come in here with teams that we're expected to beat. We're not quite doing. We've had the Wrexhams that they come and play us and give us a game. Here tonight, Maidenhead get their goal and deservedly hang on to their victory.
And is it fair to say that the side just weren't at the races tonight?
No, it wasn't good enough. Listen, they set the standards. They got the plaudits for Saturday, and then they've not been able to reach the levels tonight. So if you don't show the consistency what's required at this league, we know it's a tough league. That's what you get, and we've got to accept that.
Justin, as you plan for next season, what would you have learnt about your squad and your players tonight?
Perhaps some of these young boys are not quite ready to stake a regular place in the team. It's all well and good coming in for one game and laying a marker, but when it's asked again and you can't deliver, then there's a question. I think the thing for me tonight was we lost out physicality wise, and that's a big disappointment. We're fully aware we've been in this league a season now. Nothing should surprise us, and we haven't been aggressive enough to win or get a draw out of the game.
And that performance was such a contrast to Saturday's and the victory over Wrexham. That just adds to the frustration and disappointment.
Absolutely, I think it was a different game Saturday. Wrexham come at us, something on it for them. Maidenhead, probably the game they've been looking for since the start of the season, and we've got to deal with that. And I don't think we're quite there mentally to be able to deal with that. So that's a big thing that we've got to work on. That doesn't come overnight. There's been big problems here at home. We've made steps forward. Little ones at that, but that's what we've got to keep trying to do.
45 minutes for Charlie Lee. It's been a long time out, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think it showed in his performance, but I think psychologically for him it's a massive hurdle, and I'm pleased he got through it with no worries.
You're going to want a reaction from these players on Saturday. It's a long trip to Gateshead.
Absolutely, just told him that. That's not acceptable tonight, and what we have is one last opportunity to leave a positive mindset and a positive performance going into the summer, which the fans demand and expect to get.
And finally for me, as we look ahead to the summer, do you have a shopping list? Do you have players that you want to bring in very quickly?
Yeah, I think we'd like to do our work quickly, but it's not always that easy. But yeah, I think we need to sign players. We might need to move a few on. So yeah, there'll be work to be done over the summer.
Thanks,